Hello, today I'm going to be discussing the adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators using the least common multiple method. Now, in order to do any addition or subtraction problem involving unlike denominators, we've got to find a common denominator. So let's do a little bit of multiplication to see what number 7 and 4 can go into evenly. So we'll start with our 7. 7 times 1 is going to be 7. And then we know 4 cannot go into 7. So let's move on to 7 times 2, which is going to give us 14, which again we know 4 cannot go into 14. So keep moving. 7 times 3 is 21, which 4 can't go into 21 either. So let's try one more. 7 times 4 is going to give us 28. So 28 is going to be our least common denominator. So let us add 28 here. Now 4 times 7 is going to give us 28. So let's do a times 7 here. And 7 times 4 is going to give us 28. So let's do a times 4 here. Now we're going to do the times 7. We're going to bring it up to the numerator. So we're going to do 1 times 7, which is going to give us 7. So we're going to put a 7 here. And then we're going to take the times 4 and put it in the numerator here with the 6. And we're going to do 6 times 4, which we know is 24. So 7 plus 24 over 28. So now let's do our addition. We're going to bring our common denominator back over here. And we're going to figure out what 7 plus 24 is. So we'll do our math over here. 24 plus 7. So we know 4 plus 7 is 11. So we're going to drop 1 here, and then we'll take 1 to the top. And then we have 1 plus 2, which is going to give us 3. So it's going to be 31. So our answer to this addition problem is 31 over 28. However, we know that 31 over 28 is an improper fraction. So we need to fix that and make it a mixed number instead. So how we're going to do that is we're going to divide 28 into 31. So right here we're going to do 28 divided by 31. So now we know 28 can only go into 31 one time. So it's going to be 1. And then we are going to do our subtraction. And then we know we cannot subtract 1 from 8. So I borrowed 1 from the 3 and brought it over. So 11 minus 8 is going to give us 3. So our number, our mixed number for this problem is going to be 1 and 3/28. And that is going to be the answer to 1 over 4 plus 6 over 7 using the least common multiple. Now, we also have a subtraction problem down here. It's the same concept. We've got to find a common denominator between 5 and 9 before we can even work on solving this problem. So we're going to start with our 9s and see if we can find a common multiple between the two numbers here. So let's see, 9 times 1 is going to give us 9, which we know 5 cannot go into. So let's move on. 9 times 2 is 18, which again 5 cannot go into 18. So we'll keep moving. 9 times 3 is 27. No, but we're getting a little bit closer. So let's try 9 times 4 is going to give us 36. So, okay, so maybe it wasn't the next one, so let's try one more. 9 times 5 is going to give us 45, which we know both of these can go into. So we are going to do 5 times 9 here, 9 times 5 here, which is going to give us the common denominator, 45. Now, we're going to do times 9. We're going to add it to the numerator up here, and it's going to be 4 times 9. And we're going to add the times 5 to the 7 up here. So 7 times 5 is going to give us 35. So 4 times 9 is going to give us 36. So we're going to write 36 right here. And then as I just said, 7 times 5 is going to give us 35. So now let's bring our denominator over one more time, which is 45. And then we're going to subtract 36 minus 35, which we know gives us 1. So it's going to be 1/45 is going to be the answer to 4 over 5 minus 7 over 9 using the least common multiple method. Thank you so much.